Hi, good morning. I hope that you're well. Let me first take this opportunity to thank all of you for participating in a research that I was doing recently. I remember asking thee that you tell me, what do you think is the powerful thing that God gave to human beings? And I've got several answers. I appreciated them a lot. And that's what I want us to talk about this morning. And I want to let you know that there is something that you hold in yourself. There is something that have been given to you that is so powerful that you can use it even against God's will for yourself. And I have been asking myself, we always say that God is supreme. He's sovereign. He's all powerful. He controls everything. He controls everyone. There is nothing that can happen without His will. And here we are, and I want to tell you that there is something that God does not control. He controls everything apart from one thing. And that one thing is the one that you can even use it against His will for you, or you can use it to make yourself a better person or even a bad person. You can use that power for your own gain or for your own downfall. And I was asking myself another day, when we say that God is all sovereign, He's powerful, He's supreme, He controls everything. If that was the case, that would mean that me and you would be robots. Human beings wouldn't have any power to do anything. And I was asking myself, if God is all powerful, why do we have many people suffering? Why do we have to go through this and that when God can control it? Why do we have to cry and God tells me that He loves me? And why would God hold me accountable for anything if He controls everything? That would mean if I do the right thing, He was in control. If I do the wrong thing, He was in the control. If I'm sick, He is in control. When I fail, He is in control. When I make a wrong choice to go and do 1, 2, 3, He is in control. And He is not supposed to hold me accountable for anything because He's the one who is in control of everything. And I came to know that God does not control one thing. He controls everything. Yes, He is supreme, He's sovereign. But there is one thing that He gave human beings, and that is the freedom of choice, free will, freedom to choose what you want, sound mind that you can make your own decisions. And remember that when God was creating human being, He said that let us create a human being after our own image. That means that human beings and God are supposed to be partners. And when there is partnership, there must be trust. And that's why God trusted human beings with free will. Yes, I want you to do 1, 3. Yes, I want you to be saved. Yes, I want you to get rich. Yes, I want you to do 1, 2, 3. But I'm giving you the freedom to choose what you want. And that's when He created Adam and Eve. He actually taught them that you have all the power. You can choose to eat of any tree in this garden apart from one. Just one. And they could have made a decision not to eat or even to eat. That means that God trusted them to make the right decision. But what happened? You think that Eve decided to choose against what God wanted for them. God wanted human beings to live for ever and ever. But what did we do to ourselves? So, my friends, my brothers and sisters, there is that thing that is so powerful in you, very powerful, that when you use it wrongly, it will destroy your life. And remember, I always say this because I know when you look at Moses chapter number 3 and verses number 17, it says that they have been given the freedom to choose. So choose for yourself what you want to do. God wants us to live good life. God wants us, all of us, to be saved. God wants us to have all that He has planned for us. Remember, He says that I know what I want for you. I know what I have planned for you. The plans I have for you are the plans to make you prosper, are plans to give you life, are plans to see you happy. But what do? We choose against what God wants for us. So the freedom that has been given to you I want you to know that it is so powerful that no matter how much you speak the Bible, no matter how much you use the Bible to pray, no matter how much you say that God, yes, come and take over, when you decide to choose against God, there is nothing he can do about that. Imagine God being supreme, God being all sovereign, but not just he can control what he has given you, the freedom of choice. You can choose against his own choice for yourself. Please, can you go back to the Bible? Can you call upon him? Ask him what he wants for you and use that to work it in order for you to do what God wants you to do. The freedom of free will, the freedom of choice, the freedom to choose against anything, to do the right thing or the bad thing. Stop saying that we have bad people and good people, because we don't. It's only that they make a decision to be who they are. The person you are this morning, it is the person you chose to be. You can't blame God for that. You can't blame human beings for that. You can't blame your job. You can't blame anything. Remember, that is the power that has been given to you. The freedom to be who you want to be. The freedom to do whatever you want to be. The freedom to go wherever you want to be. The freedom to decide whether you want to be born again or not. The freedom to choose whether you want to bring your children in the right way or not. That has been given. It is in your hands. Use it well. Very well. And remember that no matter how much you say what God wants for you, the moment you choose to go against that, there is nothing that God can do. So you have that power in you, and nobody else has it apart from you. Remember that even God cannot control that. So use it wisely. Thank you and have a lovely Sunday.